Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals scored in the Premier League. But today we're doing Champions League and Arsenal's collapse of the season, which I called at the start of this season. I'll try to link the video which I was talking about that at the beginning of this year, and they've done exactly what I said they would and collapsed exactly the same way as I said they would. Because I've been doing this for over 20 plus years of being a coach and doing lots of other things in the old football-y world and not playing the old... I can't stand... Anyone who buys the game FIFA, I was about to go on a FIFA rant, I think is a moron. Don't ever play that video game. What is wrong with you people? Right. Sorry, I was just about to go on a video game rant right there. In my last video, Aston Villa against Arsenal, I was telling you and showing you why he's not a manager, he's a coach. There's nothing wrong with being a good coach, which Arteta is, but he's not a manager. A good manager, after losing 2-0 and probably throwing away the Premier League, wouldn't go away to Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Bayern's having a tough old time this year, let's be fair, and lose. A good manager goes out there, he's got the firepower, he's got the players, and they all underperform. Arsenal as a team can beat Bayern Munich quite comfortably, but all of his players underperform. Now, also, one of the points I was going to put it pause here, because I will break down the goals, not much to really break down, but I want to go a little bit on about the difference in managers and coaches again, so people can really try to understand that. But also, I want to talk about the Arsenal left-back situation here, and you can see that everyone's kind of getting sucked out, okay? But this is one of the problems with football analysis and football coaching. Most people are complete and utter morons because you can see, look, how Bayern are keeping their shape very well in their attack and they've got numbers forward. It's only 3 versus 5, really, because these two are completely irrelevant. They're on the blind side of the ball, so they don't really count. So in this left-back problem position, because that's where the goal comes from as well. That's why I'm highlighting it right now. You can see that the goal from Aston Villa came on that left side. Is it because of the left-back, or is it because there's something else fundamentally wrong inside of the system? You know, have they got it that their midfielders don't track back enough on that side? Is it because the 2 centre-backs pull over to help the right back? It looks like the right back's never in trouble because he's got double backup and leaving the left back exposed. I'll have to look at a little bit more in depth over the season and see where they haven't had goals scored on them, but the same problem has arisen. So I want to keep an eye out for that as well and try to do a bit more of a deep analysis on that. But again, remember, managers galvanise their squad and go away from home and win this and get to the semi-final of a Champions League. That's what a manager does. I used to laugh with coaches and say it doesn't matter what I do in training because on the weekend I can teach origami paper folding in my coaching session, but on the weekend I'm going to beat you because I know what I'm doing. I've done it too many times. And they couldn't understand it. They're like, yeah, but we've trained this, we've done that. It doesn't matter. The game counts. I always used to say the game is the test about what you've done in training. It's like doing a math test. How much have you done your times tables and recited them? But under the pressure, when you're there under the lights, can you do your times tables? Can you do it? That's what the importance is of playing the game. That's why you play the game. It's not done in training sessions. It's not done on paper. And good managers win this game with that Arsenal squad. Because that Arsenal squad, they've been playing great all season. A lot of it as well is because they didn't play on the front foot, which Arsenal's been doing this season, attacking Bayern Munich, getting at them and seeing what they could do. So let's just get on to the goal. Okay, this is quite interesting actually. This is the build up towards the goal as it's about to get scored right here. So they're coming down the, obviously Bayern's right hand side to Arsenal's left, but look at the right back for Arsenal getting tucked in, facing this way. Can't see what's behind him. Now, see, if this was on the other side and the left back was getting exposed, they'd all be talking about it because, he's not the new trendy hipster player or whatever. I don't know who's playing left back at the minute for, the Arsenal. But this is a problem area. So, look, you can see how much space, because one thing that happens when Bayern Munich do attack, they're very disciplined. Look at their shape and their structure. They're very disciplined going forward. They've got their space. They know exactly what they're doing. Well, I don't think they do. I think they play a lot off the skill, but I mean, they don't get in each other's space. So there's always an easy pass. Remember, you can't pass the ball without keeping your shape, and they're keeping their shape very well in attacking. So when this ball breaks down out here to this little, I want you to watch the pace and intensity because I'm going to play this little clip here of this guy running down to try and close the ball. Watch, he's jogging to him. Do we see that? You need to be sprinting and slowing down about here, but he's not even trying to get and put the pressure on the ball. Gives this guy all the time and space in the world to take a touch turn, and you just can't do that at this level. You have to be putting pressure on that ball. It's not good enough. There isn't enough, pressure or making this guy do something. So he does have all the time and space in the world to pick out a pass And he does. Right, so I'm just going to play this in a second. He just looped the ball up here. I'm not sure if he sees the runner or he just puts it up for Harry Kane to go and attack on the back post. And the other part about this is the keeper gets done here as well. The keeper's too far forward. He's on the post right here where he could be 2 steps back and he can't do anything to that. And there's 3 Arsenal players there watching as it comes crashing in on the back post here and gets himself a nice easy goal in the Champions League. Overall, it's just poor, and I think it comes down to the same thing that Arsenal lacked the whole game, which was intensity and passion to go and win the ball. And there's one thing in life, if you want to take this away, if who's still here, it's really, really easy to lose because you don't try. It's really, really hard to be a winner because you have to try every second. And some people are scared of winning. And it sounds stupid, but it's true. You're scared of being successful. You're scared of putting your all out there because you know what? You might lose. You might fail. And you might find out you're not good enough to do a thing. And if you put everything on the line and you're not good enough, you've got to self-reflect. But here's the point. If you put everything on the line and you're not good enough, you can pick yourself up and go again and learn from it. And that's what Arsenal need to do right now. Other than that, I'll see you next time on Cash Talks Football.